It's a case that has weighed heavy on the hearts of those living in Arkansas and people across the country for more than 25 years. 6-year-old Morgan Nick disappeared from an Alma ballpark in 1995, launching a decades-long search for answers.
Her family and investigators are still hopeful they'll find her one day, find out what happened to Morgan. Tonight, that day seems closer than ever thanks to new developments in the case. We thank you for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Marlisa Goldsmith. The FBI has officially named a person of interest in Morgan's disappearance. THV11's Mercedes McKay joins us live from the FBI office in Little Rock with what we know and how her family is reacting to the news.
Rolly, Marlisa, the agency is pleading for the public to give them any piece of information they may have about Billy Jack Lincks. He's officially a person of interest, and the FBI says no detail is too small as they try to help solve this 26-year-old mystery.
Tell us what you know, because you literally could be holding the key to bringing Morgan home.
We know that this man didn't live in a vacuum. We know that he was in the community, he was in multiple communities, and we want to bring closure to this case. The only way we're going to do it is with the public's help.
An aggressive stance by the FBI in Little Rock to get more information on a man who they believe could be connected to Morgan Nick's disappearance.
If you grew up in Arkansas, you know this case. This is the case that everyone knows about.
6-year-old Morgan Nick was last seen on June 9th, 1995 at a ballpark in Alma, Arkansas. Morgan's mother, Colleen, has always held out hope her daughter might be found.
We are incredibly appreciative of the state of Arkansas, who really stood up for Morgan when she was taken and have continued to stand and fight for her.
After decades of dead ends, investigators officially named Billy Jack Lincks a person of interest on Tuesday.
He attempted to abduct another young female just months after Morgan went missing, and he did that less than 8 miles away from the location that Morgan disappeared.
Connor Hagan with the FBI says it's this circumstantial information and other significant evidence the agency isn't sharing yet that puts Lincks at the top of their list. The problem is they don't know much about him. Here's what the FBI does know about Billy Jack Lincks. He was born and raised in Crawford County, Arkansas in 1924. He was a World War II veteran and worked at Braniff Airlines in Dallas, Texas from 1962 to 1974. Investigators believe he came back to Van Buren in the late 1970s and was in prison when he died for the attempted abduction.
We're looking, obviously more than 20 years into the past, but we're hoping that people will remember, where he frequented, where he lived, what he drove. Any piece of information is helpful to our agents.
With so many gaps to still fill, the FBI says they won't stop until every question is answered, but they can't do it without help from the public.
I have always believed that they're going to solve this case. I absolutely 100% believe that they're going to find Morgan and that we're going to get justice for her.
The FBI is asking anyone with information about Billy Jack Lincks to contact them at 1-800-CALL-FBI. Live in Little Rock, Mercedes McKay, THV11 News.
Mercedes, thanks so much. We will, of course, bring you the very latest on the case here on the air and online as we learn more.
And you can find all the details of Morgan's case and the efforts to find her all these years. It's right now on THV11.com.